All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Antya Leela Chapter 14, Text 17. Ekadina Mahāprabhu Karyachena Sayana Kṛṣṇa Rasa Leela Kare Dekila Svapana. One day, while he was resting, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu dreamed he saw Krishna performing his rasa dance. 18. Tribhanga Sundara Deha Murali Vadana Pitambara Vanamala Madana Mohana. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu saw Lord Krishna standing with his beautiful body curved in 3 places, holding his flute to his lips, wearing yellow garments and garlands of forest flowers. He was enchanting even to Cupid. 19. Bandhali Bande Gopi Gana Karena Nartana Madhye Radha Sahana Se Vrajendra Nandana. The gopis were dancing in a circle, and in the middle of that circle, Krishna, the son of Maharaj Nanda, danced with Radharani. 20. Dekhi Prabhu Se Rase Avishta Haila Vrindavane Krishna Painu E Jnana Kaila. Seeing this, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed with transcendental mellow of the rasa dance. Seeing this, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed with the transcendental mellow of the rasa dance, and he thought, now I am with Krishna in Vrindavan. Text 21. Prabhura vilamba dekhi Govinda jagaila Jagile svapna jana haila Prabhu duki haila. When Govinda saw that the Lord had not yet risen, he awakened him. Understanding that he had only been dreaming, the Lord was somewhat unhappy. 22. Dehabhyase nityakritya kari samapana kaleyai kaila jagannatha kaleyai kaila jagannatha darashana. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu performed his customary daily duties, and at the usual time he went to see Lord Jagannath in the temple. 23. Yavat kala darshana karena garuderu pache prabhura age darashana kare loka lake lake. As he viewed Lord Jagannath from behind the Garuda column, hundreds and thousands of people in front of him were seeing the deity. 24. Udhiya ekastribide darshana napana Garudhe chadi deki prabhu skande padadiya. Suddenly, a woman from Orisha, unable to see Lord Jagannath because of the crowd, climbed the column of Garuda, placing her foot on Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu's shoulder. 25. Dekhiya Govinda aste vyaste strike varjila Tarena moite Prabhu Govinde nishedhila. When he saw this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's personal servant, Govinda, hastily got her down from her position. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, however, chastised him for this. Purport. Because Garuda is the carrier of Lord Vishnu, he is the supreme Vaishnava. Therefore, to touch his body with one's feet or to climb the column of Garuda is certainly a Vaishnava aparad, an offense to a Vaishnava. The woman was also offensive to Krishna by putting her foot on the shoulder of Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Seeing all these offenses, Govinda very hastily made her get down. 26. Adhivasya ehi strire nakara varjana karukaya testa jagannatha dharashana. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu said to Govinda, O Adhivasya, uncivilized man, do not forbid this woman to climb the Garuda Stamba. Let her see Lord Jagannath to her satisfaction. For another example of the word Adhivasya, refer to Antya Lila chapter 10 verse 116. 27. Aste vyaste seinari bhumete namila Mahaprabhure dekitanra charana vandila. When the woman came to her senses, however, she quickly climbed back down to the ground, and seeing Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately begged at his lotus feet for forgiveness. 28. Tara arti dekhi Prabhu kahite lagila eta arti jagannatha more nahi dila. Seeing the woman's eagerness, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, Lord Jagannath has not bestowed so much eagerness upon me. Purport. The woman was so eager to see Lord Jagannath that she forgot she was offending the feet of a Vaishnava by climbing the column of Garuda. She also neglected to consider that by putting her foot on the shoulder of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, she offended the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These are both grievous offenses that displease the Supreme Lord and Vaishnavas. She was so eager to see Lord Jagannath, however, she committed all these offenses obliviously. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu praised her eagerness. He regretted that Lord Jagannath had not bestowed such great eagerness upon him. 29. Jagannate avishta ihara tanu mana prane moraskande pada diyache taho nahi jane. She has fully absorbed her body, mind, and life in Lord Jagannath. Therefore, she was unaware that she was putting her foot on my shoulder. 30. Aho bhagyavati ei vandi ihara paila ihara prashade aiche arte amara vahaya. Alas, how fortunate this woman is. I pray at her feet that she favor me with her great eagerness to see Lord Jagannath. 31. Purve asi yabe kaila Jagannatha darshan Jagannathe dekhe shakshat Rajendra Nandana. Just previously, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu had been seeing Lord Jagannath as Kṛṣṇa, the son of Maharaj Nanda, in person. 32. Svapnera darshana vesheta rupa hailamana yahanta hande ke sarvatra murali vadana. Becoming fully absorbed in that vision, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu had assumed the mood of the gopis, so much so that everywhere he looked he saw Kṛṣṇa standing with his flute to his lips. 33. Ebheyari shvire dekhi prabhura baya haila Jagannatha subhadra bala ramera svarupa dekhila. After seeing the woman, the Lord's external consciousness returned, and he saw the original deity forms of Lord Jagannath, Subhadra, and Lord Balaram. 34. Kurukshetre dekhi Kṛṣṇe aiche hailamana kahan Kurukshetre ailana kahan vrindavana. When he saw the deities, Lord Chaitanya thought he was seeing Kṛṣṇa in Kurukshetra. He wondered, have I come to Kurukshetra Where is Vrindavan? 35. Praptaratna harana aiche vyagrahaila Vishana hana Prabhu nijavasa aila. Lord Chaitanya grew very much agitated, like a person who has just lost a recently acquired jewel. Then he became very morose and returned home. 36. Bhumira uparavasini janake bhumilike ashru ganga netre bhahe kichui nadeke. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu sat down on the ground and began to mark it with his fingernails. He was blinded by tears which flowed from his eyes like the Ganges. 37. Hailun Vrindavananata Punaharilun Ke Murani Leka Kṛṣṇa Kahan Muhi Ainu. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, I found Kṛṣṇa, the Lord of Vrindavan, but I have lost him again. Who has taken my Kṛṣṇa? Where have I come? Purport. These are the feelings of Srimati Radharani. First, Lord Chaitanya felt that he had been taken to Vrindavan, where he saw Krishna's rasa dance with the gopis. Then he was brought to Kṛṣṇa to see Lord Jagannath, his sister Subhadra, and Lord Balaram. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu lost Vrindavan and Kṛṣṇa, the master of Vrindavan. At this time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu experienced Divyonmada, transcendental madness and separation from Krishna. At Kṛṣṇa, Krishna displays his opulence, whereas in Vrindavan he is in his original position. Krishna never goes even a step away from Vrindavan. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa is less important for the gopis than Vrindavan. Although devotees who worship Krishna in opulence, his Vaikuntha aspect may prefer to see Lord Krishna at Kṛṣṇa, along with Subhadra and Balaram. The gopis want to see Krishna in Vrindavan, performing the rasa dance with Srimati Radharani. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu showed by practical example how one can cultivate the mood of Radharani and the other gopis in separation from Krishna. Devotees absorbed in this mood do not like to see Krishna anywhere else but Vrindavan. Therefore, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu lamented, I found Krishna in Vrindavan, and now I have again lost him and come to Kṛṣṇa. Unless one is a very highly advanced devotee, he cannot understand these intricate feelings. The author of Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta, however, has tried to explain this Divyonmada as far as possible, and it is our duty to simply appreciate it as far as possible. Therefore, the author has made the following request in verse 11. Tate vishvasa kari suna bhavera varnana haibe bhavera jnana paiba prema dana. My dear readers, simply try to hear this description with faith and love. That will help you understand the transcendental ecstasy, and at last you will achieve love of Godhead very easily. 38. Svapnaveshe preme prabhura gara gara mana bhaya haila haya yena haraila dana. When Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu dreamed of the rasa dance, he was fully absorbed in transcendental bliss. But when his dream broke, he thought he had lost a precious jewel. 39. Unmatera praya prabhu karena gana nritya dehera svabhave karena snana bhojana kritya. Thus Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu would chant and dance, always absorbed in the bliss of transcendental madness. He carried out the necessities of the body, such as eating and bathing, merely out of habit. Thus ends our reading for today. All glories to Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Charya Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Sripad Bhakti Nishkam Shanta Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Sripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to Rupa Nuga Gu Varga Ki Jai. Gira Govardhan Gupta Govardhan Dham Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Haribol.